In this lecture, we are going to talk about how to use array lists. So first of all, we can instantiate an array list like this. We use an interface. We are going to store strings. List is equals to a new array list. Of course, this array list is the java.util.ArrayList, and as you can see, it is working fine. We have to import the java.util.list interface as well, and this is how we can create an array list. An array list is basically a one-dimensional array wrapper class. So we can add given strings, for example, names, Adam. Then I'm going to add, for example, Kate, then Joe, Kevin, and Daniel at the end. With the help of this add method, we are able to add a given string to the data structure. So if you hover your mouse, it's going to append the specified item to the end of the list. So it is crucial that in this case we insert Adam, then we insert Kate, which is going to be the last item of the array list. Then because we add Joe, this is why Joe is going to be the last item. Then Kevin and Daniel. So if we print out that system out println arrays dot toString, and we have to convert the list to an array. As you can see, we can do it with the help of the toArray method. So this array list can be converted into a one-dimensional array with the help of the toArray method. Okay, and then we are able to print it out with the help of the arrays.toString method. So if we save and run it, as you can see, Adam, Kate, Joe, Kevin, and Daniel, these names are going to be stored in the one-dimensional array, so in the array list. We can do something like, I would like to remove, and we can specify the Adam, so the value we would like to remove, or we can specify the index itself. So if I remove the item with index 0, then Adam is going to be removed. So if I remove it here, and after that we print out the content of the array list, as you can see, Adam is no longer an item in the array list. If we remove the index 1, then Kate is going to be removed. And we can specify the value, of course. So if we want to remove Joe, then we don't have to specify the index. As you can see, Java is going to get rid of the Joe item. So this is how we can remove a given item. We can insert a given item with the help of the add method, but here we can specify the index. So if we would like to insert the, for example, second Joe to the first position, so with index 1, what does it mean? That the second item is going to be this value. We can do it without any problem. As you can see, we have managed to insert the second Joe value with index 1 without any problem. Kate, Joe, Kevin, and Daniel has been shifted because of the new item. So this is how we can specify the index of the given item we would like to insert. Then we can update a given value. So for example, if we want to update the index 1, not Adam, but Adam with 2 M letters, we can do it without any problem. As you can see, it is working fine. So we are able to update the given value with the given index, which means that this method replaces the item at the specified position in the list with the specified element. We can get the size of the list, which means that if we print out the list.size, then we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because there are 5 items in the array list. So this is how we can get the size of the array. We can check whether the array is empty or not. So if the array is empty, then the return value is true, otherwise it is false. In this case it is false because the array list contains 5 items. But if we do not insert any items at all, that in this case the data structure, so the array list, is empty. Then we can compare lists. So for example, I have another list, list2 is equals to a new array list, something like this, and I add, for example, Adam, then we can check whether the two array lists contains the exact same items or not. We just have to check whether the list is equals to list2. If I save it and run it, of course it's going to be false because there are different items. But if I do something like this, that the list2 is going to contain the exact same items in the exact same order, then of course the return value will be true because both array lists contain the same items. Okay, so this is how we can insert items, remove items, update items in an array list. And what's crucial, that we are able to sort the given one-dimensional array. So if we use the collections.sort and we specify the array list, then in this case the result is going to be the sorted order. So with the help of this sort method, it's going to sort the specified list into ascending order. Because we have strings, that's why it is going to be the alphabetical order. So if we save and run it, as you can see, Adam, Daniel, Joe, Kate and Kevin is the alphabetical order. So this is how we can sort an array list. As far as I know, it uses merge sort under the hood, which means that it has an log n, so linear arithmetic running time complexity, which is quite favorable. It is a very, very fast sorting algorithm. So this is how we can sort a given array list, and this is how we can manipulate the data in an array list. Thanks for watching.